Ladies and germs, live from Austin, Texas, the new king of all media, Tom Reedley. All right, it's the first live stream in a while. I've been busy. Uh, at Central Market, North Lamar, uh, in Austin, Texas. Central Market, I'm making them a partner before I've asked them. They want to partner with me. Anyone, Rick Beato, anyone, you want to partner with me. I'm the new king of all media. A very odd combination of, pretty obviously, of jazz drummer, philosopher, self-made, self-made PhD in like 20 to 30 different academic subjects. I'm going to start making the case. Uh, this is not music here. Tangentially made accidentally by Jordan Peterson. Jordan Peterson had this idea of moving certain disciplines, education science for all the woke, super lefty, tear things down, we're all trans, preferred pronouns, all that stuff. I will address it better, first of all. No one remembers the man Claire W. Graves. He had been a longtime colleague and friend of Abraham Maslow. Dr. Don Beck, I'll look for you to hear one day soon. I've got his niece Sherry reaching out to me. So let's say give it 2 weeks or so. We'll talk about how Don brought together South Africa and created out of 63 trips over 13 years, paid for by John Mackey, CEO of Whole Foods Market Brand. He since, of course, has sold the brand to Jeff Bezos. The Center for Human Emergency. This stuff works. Um, this is an audacious thing, Rick Beato, you, the 3 or 4 listeners. I'm going to fix the world, starting with Austin, that Frank Zappa, my hero, loved, working out to the state of Texas, and heading towards the swamp, the National Security Administrative State. They, like one of their mouthpieces, Howard Stern, bye Howard, bye. I've been calling Don Buchwald super agent for many, many moons now. I can't mention a certain independent radio consultant that loves what I do, even though I've been doing it on a very, by comparatively, tiny scale. If you build it, they will come. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. You'll hear about the Caliuta, the records I played. I got to work with Alan Holdsworth in his last trip to Boston. You'll hear about Carl Jung, Fritz Perls' Gestalt therapy, where Sigmund Freud and Jung differed. You'll hear about Tantric Buddhism, theories on are we living in a simulation or not. No one can do what I can do. I'm an amazing son of a gun, if I need a shave. It's taken me 65 years to grow into my potential. Christians, I go to a Christian church. To be perfectly honest, and I'm pretty upfront about it. This is more when in Rome. I'm a Buddhist. Taoism speaks to me the loudest. It always has. Lao Tzu, Chuang-Tzu. I love Sun Tzu Bing Fa, the art of war, the art of strategy. That's what I will take down the Washington swamp with. Maxim 1. Break your enemy's alliances before you siege his citadels. Right? President Xi has already broken the first rule. The best leader, not the scariest, not the most loved, the leader in a conflict that's going to prevail, she or he, the one never heard from nor seen. Just saying. All right. I'm a Wing Chun practitioner. I teach. I'm a badass jazz drummer. I'm going to get to do this year in November. Dharma, God willing. Vinny's done it. My boy Dave Weckel's done it. A lot of guys have done it. Greg Bissonette, my old bar band bestie, and we had the same teacher at UNT back in the 80s, Greg Bissonette. Hi, Greg. I'm going to tribute Mark Cranny, got a left-handed drummer. Greg stayed with Mark when he first hit LA. Greg's done better than any drummer that came out of the DFW market ever. You know, Back in a Ringo Starr with Vinny. Oh, by the way, Vinny, somebody tell him, drop that weight around your belly. I don't want to have to tribute you. I ain't good enough. Getting better, but I ain't good enough. Lose the weight, Vinny. You know what? I'm going to leave some other stuff alone. Vinny Kaliyuta. Vinny, come do Zapadon in December. I'm reaching out to, I'm so busy. Dot Stein, Vinny was the band massage therapist. She has the favorite Facebook page, the best Frank Zappa one. Anyway, I've made a offer to her, assuming I get it all pulled together for December, Zapadon. I cover her cost. I get her here. I get everybody here. My new company, Dharma Dog Productions, Multimedia Advocacy, is in first round of financing, doing really well. There's an e-com woman back east that wants to get into Web 3.0 blockchain streaming site. She's dating a guy. It gets him off her back, and I get to run even at a conservative 3-to-1 ROI. Every 100K she gets me, boom, she gets 300 back. She gave me her number. Tom, 100K will be a lot to you, she said before the new year. Yeah, no, it would. Okay, here's my number again. Just don't call too late. All right. It's just me warming up. If you build it, they will stream. Let's see. South by Southwest went well. I was hoping to have the famous Driscoll. Wasn't meant to be, but I do have partners now at the Satin Pub, famous joint. A lot of the Armadillo crowd, Frank Zappa loved the Armadillo. I know Dweezil from NAMM shows in years past. He ain't gonna remember me. It don't matter, because his dad is talking to me from beyond the simulation, as far as you know. So what else here? Just kind of doing a beta test here. I don't look so bad. All right, Tom Friedley. Going to step away and show an image of Central Market. Radio Zeitgeist, and stop the art of critical thinking in an age of too much, so much information. Find over 200 audio podcasts on Spotify. RADIO ZEITGEIST. Look for that blue and gold eye of Horus, the all-seeing eye. No, it's not conspiracy. It just means it's the eye of God watching you. It's easy to look out what's going on around you, what's going on in your heart, what's going on in your mind. That's the important thing. A clean conceptual space, healthy logos. Jordan Peterson, I can help you. Kundalini Yoga. You're wise, but you're not compassionate yet. I talk you up all the time. I now have a couple of transvesties. I got to be careful with this. I'm a better therapist than you, and I've never gone to school for it. I'm using Gestalt therapy, the insights of a lot of folks. Right? You're a big hero, Jordan, but you do see the point that the irony, your life from that rise to the fall, you're living the hero's tale flipped over, maybe. Watch how it's done for real when you're firing on all 7 cylinders, the chakras. It's 7 nonlinear progression in music. The Tibetans, I'm a long-time practitioner of Vajrayana Tantra, the public face of Dalai Lama. They've reduced the 2 lower and the 2 upper to make 5. In the simplest, and the Taoists would probably be patient 0. But hear about aliens? The Tibetans suggest it's in the Rig Veda, but they've done the energy centers or chakras as upper, middle, and lower dantian. They're filled with elixir. There was a time when, in the era, the early monarchy of China, they were actually stupid enough to swallow cinnabar or mercury. Not a good idea. They got smart and used the imagery, alchemy imagery, for breath control. The microcosmic orbit. Tongue in the roof of the mouth, yoga practitioners. All right, follow TOMFRIELE on Instagram. The National Security State, don't like me. The National Security State, bye. Bye. The legacy, release the JFK files. We know what's up. You got him, Reverend King, you got Malcolm, you got using probably Farrakhan's crowd as a cutout. You're done. The swamp is the swamp is the swamp. Or Vidal called it national security state. It's gone. It's gone. This is America. America, F yeah. All you guys, Stratford and that Edward Snowden critiqued, pack your bags, leave. So I ain't got to put you out personally. Or I'm just being silly. You decide. Tom Friedley, Radio Zeitgeist. That's probably enough for now. Beta test. It is a beautiful Sunday afternoon in my home of Austin, Texas. Let's whack it. International Drum Month in November. Zapadon, 2 or 3 weeks in December. And lots of live streams, local jazz, rock, blues, soul, Kahano, Irish music, trip hop, the whole thing. I'm doing a brand new Web 3.0 blockchain thing. It's called Cosmic Debris, like Frank, only spelled with a K. Kosmic, Debris. Whatever you need, earn a little bit of music, I'll make that stuff happen. The legacy companies of all, this is a non-linear shift in consciousness. Nothing happens outside of mind. Stop pointing around what's capitalist and what's this and don't matter. It's levels of mind, consciousness, vibration, resonances. We're at that place where our Christian friends call the return of Christ. The only problem is, when I need Jordan Peterson and help of others, indigenous peoples, is that they ain't going to have a clue what it is they're watching at. Watching the last first. Mark of the Beast, clearly mRNA bioweapons, going after all of them. With clots coming out of cadavers. I'm on Austin. My partner again, anyone who knows my work in Spotify, James Kunstler, David Martin, we found way ahead of this stuff. He is following up Dr. David Martin, who's a medical doctor who does due diligence for hedge funds, the number cruncher. There's crunching of numbers all over him, the life insurance and actuaries. This will be written about like Auschwitz, like Hiroshima, like witch burning. I wish I was wrong, but I'm sure I'm not. Lived to see the first year or so. Allegedly, he said it's wrong. Everyone in mRNA biotechnology will be dead within 2 years. 2 years. Pray, I'm silly. That's incorrect. Well, you better get yourself right with whatever you think put you here. Tom Friedley, welcome to you from Austin, Texas. And the Buddhist in me, Central Scrutinizer I am. Dharma Dog Productions, LLC pending in multimedia advocacy. Om Mani Padme Om. Namaste, folks.